van die. So mensen kijken dat. Dat is ook erg. In elk geval. YouTube wijst van nog. Wat zei? Running stuff. Welkom ek in ek alleen. Ons gaan maar nog die eland 90 probeer kry. Ek het wat is een 6 ure. Ek dink 6 ure is miskien minder. Die ratel gekry. Ek sal graag tot by die rooi kat wil gaan, maar ek het nog nie teer 5 soveel. Unlock nie, so ek gaan ek 1 kry en dan moet ek hoeveel kan ek so bly die. Ek sal die vickers kry en dan ja, en met die falcon want ek het 'n AI nodig. Daai ding is koefies om dit mooi te stel. Ek moet seker op Afrikaans praat. I should probably start speaking English because yes. Actually I should hear how my sound quality is what is. So mute this. Unmute that. Actually I should hear how my sound quality is. How loud is it? Hello? So mute this.
Can the TV hear me?
Actually, I should hear. How loud is it? Hello? Okay, so it's directly connected to the mute button. I can't press the mute button. That's nice. Well, except if I don't want anybody to hear anything. It's directly connected to the mute button. I can't press the mute button. That's nice. If I put this sound down to 2. Does it still pick me up? Interesting. So it has to be a bit down to 2. Does it still pick me up? Interesting. Should yeah, okay. So it does. So I can put it down on 2 and it should work. This is 30 seconds delay. Okay, that is fine. So I should probably work on this lineup. I didn't think it through. I just plopped the rattle in because why not? I have a bit of money to spare, so might as well, I suppose. And this is my tank destroyer line. That's yes. The charioteer can probably stay. I would like. See, okay. I want to play with the rattle, but the problem is, it's not premium. And the Black Prince is premium, and the SRV is premium, and I have the Iron Duke that's premium. So I think I'm gonna go to the premium side, if you know what I'm saying. Put this bad boy in there. Choose this bad boy. And this is getting very bad already. It's probably not ideal. I'm just gonna, that's distracting me on the side. Yeah, so I'll put the game a bit louder now. And mute that, just in case. I'm not getting anywhere at all. Put the Shincherin one in there. So excuse my voice, sometimes it's high, sometimes it gets crackly, sometimes it does stuff. But you just have to deal with it like I do. No, I do not have a webcam. The only thing I have close to webcam is the laptop's built-in webcam. That's like, it seems like 5 megapixels, and then it's just absurdly too low for me. So I'm not gonna use it. Yeah, just gonna waste bandwidth, which I have not a lot of. The frame rate is considerably higher than previously. The game doesn't look absolutely trash. It could be better, I suppose. But yeah, the tanks have to look nice, and it does. So I'm happy with that. And the rain, the rain. Oh, no rain on my screen. Sad potato noises. I will try and get some music organized for the future. In the meantime, I'm not entirely sure how I go about doing that. I'm also not sure about which times I will be streaming. Most likely in the weekends or on the weekends, not in the weekends. On the weekends and maybe some days in the week if I'm not kaput. Because yeah, I work on a farm, or like five farms, almost 4.5 farms, and yeah, at the end of the day, I'm 90% of the time very tired, and yeah, I don't know who's gonna watch this video after it's streamed from the beginning to the end. Welcome. First, yeah, well, sometimes I will be streaming with people. If I say people, I mean one person. He has a crappy laptop. Whew, that was close. Oh my. Fire, 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 fire. I took a strike. Stand still, you son of a gun. I saw trees are falling there, so someone wants to get out of there. And I'm afraid of my left side. Well, I'm afraid of my left side, but they're in front of me. That will do it, bub. That will do it. Now, I might go playing arcade air battles again, because I have some tasks to do. And I'm not hard grinding the. Oh, that looks bit. That looks a bit terrible. I think it's the water and the ground. It looks like the back of a mirror. No, that's solar. Yes, mirror. What the hell? Sometimes the game looks really nice. Sometimes it looks like that, and yeah. Watch out. My English will probably get better the more I stream. I am actually very adept at English, my second language, but it's more like a first and half language. But the past couple of 3 years, I haven't had much practice, and I haven't talked to anybody straight in English for a long time, actually. The other thing that is a bit problematic is if I'm streaming with somebody, my computer is not handling Streamlabs very well, and well, my laptop. It's partially to do with bandwidth and partially to do with I have a budget gaming laptop. It's about what, it's about 4 years old now, I think. So I can't complain. It's a good computer. It's not giving me any trouble, except for Microsoft that kills it, locks me out of my profile. very annoying. So I have to uninstall updates. Trying some third-party application now to stop Windows 10 from updating. Seems to be working. It's only been like 2 days. But yeah, Windows 10. I really dislike Windows 10. I like the features of it and whatnot. The overall handling of it is okay. It's probably not Windows 10 that I dislike. It's probably just Microsoft I dislike for not letting me be able to not update. Because even though you go to your settings and change a lot of things, it's so built into the program you can't override it. And for a while I was working with a limited connection, only about 4 gigs per month that I could use for data-wise, and just get hit on this guy. I don't want to steal the kill. I just want to have an assist. Okay, he's out of commission. The M41 will deal with it. Nice. There's a tank. What range is that? About there. Oh, nice shot. Nope, he's gonna shoot back. She doesn't see me. Okay, there's a person in front. That's the only downside about solid shot and stock solid shot. Stock solid shot. There's not a lot of post-pin penetration damage. Oof, eyes one, close left, I think. Will we surprise them? Probably not. There's a panther actually. No pen. Okay, that was fun. 2 angles. Well, yes, 2 under angled. This is still technically kind of sort of a test stream. It's the first proper stream. Well, proper stream. I have windows open and because it's hot. And I don't have a fan. Only aircon, and it takes a lot of power. So yeah, this is like the main primary debut stream, probably the OG, if you will. But yeah, so it's just to see if it's like 7 test streams. I tried Streamlabs, and yeah, as I said, it didn't work out very well. And the one of the big problems is I'm not much of a talker. I freaking hit that guy with a bomb. That's kind of impressive. Yeah, I'm not much of a talker, but I'm talking to myself basically now for 13 minutes. I can talk. I can talk. But I can't fly, apparently. Thank you. Tree. It's my fault. No, it's the person that shot me down's fault. The hitter. I think I did actually get a good hit on my left wing. Still nobody in the chat. Nobody in the stream. Sad potato days. But yeah, it's probably a very terrible time to stream. I have not decided what time I'm gonna stream. It will most likely be between, say, 8 and 10 CAT. I'm not sure in any other. Well, I can work it out. It's +2, so Greenwich time. It would be from 10 to 12 at night p.m. And what the East Coast? I don't know what the East Coast timelines are. American timelines, I'm not so sure about. They confuse me, even though I've been there and stayed there for months. If I'm reading what it says on my clock, I know what time it is. But conversions and stuff, as I said, I can figure it out. But there's so many time zones because America is basically, well, the USA is basically a continent, and they have so many time zones. And me as a foreigner, as a South African, we have one time zone, even though we have like three technically, but we don't use three. We use one. So the one half of the country gets up when it's dark to go to work, and goes home when it's still light out. Well, the other part doesn't go home when it's dark out, but you got like 1 hour before it gets dark. And the other side, the western side, it's like a few hours, 2 hours, I think. It's basically two time zones. So it's +2 from the one side to the other side. Well, probably like minus something, -2. Yeah, no, that would be 4 hours. Hello there. You guys can't shoot. Well, surprise. But yeah, I'm not paying attention. There's not much I can do in that situation. I don't want to use that backup. I'm saving it for a rainy day when I have like a 300% booster or something. This one as well, because I suck with anti-air and I suck with 120 RPM 40 mils. I hate the 40mm Bofors. The only one I found that I do not despise is, I think, the Swedish one that has a bit higher rate of fire. What is this turret reverse? Turret reverse is okay, so I wanna start unlocking better ammo. Because I could go for the horizontal drive, but that's a bit. It's not needed. I mean, the Black Prince 14.3. This is a 13.3. Well, no, it's 14.3. This is basically 13, and it's okay. It's not a main tank. I did buy the STRV 81 like 3 years ago or something like that. And I played a lot with it, but I didn't grind that heavy with it. At that time, the Carnarvon was over here. Was it? These things annoy me. This thing was over here. This thing was up here. This thing I think was there. I think the Carnarvon was on that side with the Centurion Mark III. And I got the Carnarvon with it. I got the Centurion 3. I got the Cent 3. Cent 10 actually. Bit Vickers grind, but it was up here. The FV4202 I didn't reach because it was after the Vickers. And it was like double the research costs of this. No, I think, yeah. Maybe it was like 200 maybe. Something like that. This I got not too long ago. Because I like the British tech tree, but it gets to me because you go from a thing like the Churchills, then you hit the Challenger and the Comet, and I'm speaking before the Centurion 1, Charioteer, the Avenger. There's no armor basically. This thing is basically open toed. And I like armor. It's not as I said to my friend earlier this week, a lot of this stuff is basically Cromwell's on steroids. Yeah, it's basically Cromwell's on steroids, and I like the Cromwell, but the Cromwell is 3.3, 3.7, not 5.7, 6.3. Now, the 20 pounder is a good gun, but I have to grind it all over again. Now, I haven't researched the Short Mark 3 because I'm okay with the Short Mark 1. It doesn't bother me a lot. Actually, prefer it on the 20 pounder because it performs like the Tigers 288, the long 88. The Black Prince on the other hand, the 17 pounder, I prefer the APDS. And the Iron Duke as well. Why? I don't know. Well, I do know. 152 to 232. So yeah, that's why. It's not as powerful. And I'm pretty adept with this, so I can hit ammo racks and whatnot. I like the Black Prince. I really do like it. It's a cool tank. I think the designers were were a bit how should I put it, lazy. But all in all, they put bigger tracks on it, they widened it a bit, they put a better turret on it, to put a big gun in it. It was basically, the tank was made to put the 17 powder in. And Churchill famously said, why don't you put that thing in a Sherman? And they did. They took a lot of armor out. And I don't think War Thunder puts in perspective how big this breach is in relation to the turret. But even still, you can see the breach is basically into the commander's shoulder. And yeah, the gunner is like inside of the breach basically. The loader has a bit of more space. We'll turn it to the side. And yeah, then they put the 17 pounder near Sherman. Why didn't they make a better turret? Or a bigger turret? I don't know. Because, well, probably because the British, when they make a bigger turret, they don't put any armor on that thing. Because, oh, we have a 20 pounder, let's put it on the freaking Cromwell. What do they do? The 20 pounder breach is not even as big as the freaking 17 pounders. But there's two dudes inside of here. The commander, which is probably the gunner as well. That looks like a terrible position to be in. What is this line? What is this? I haven't even looked at this in the past. I like the magnification of the gun, but in RB you look from here. You don't look from there in ESB. Simulator battles. In an IRL, that is freaking terrible. How? But yeah, this is what the British do. Ah yes, Cromwell chassis, 30mm of armor. Because we need something to kill IS-3s. Which is fair, but make a turret. And then, same with the FE4202. They have the Centurion hull, but they're freaking out about the IS series. 14 mils of armor. Now, sure, you can kill an IS-3 or 4 from freaking any angle, but it can kill you with the 14mm machine gun. Does it have the 14.5? 12.7? Oh no, that's 12.7. I'm thinking about a T10. But yeah, it can kill you with an MG. It can shoot up your crew with its MG. If it hits you, you're gone. There's not any chance you're making it out of there. Just excuse me for a little bit. I'm going to go to the bathroom. And I am back. So, welcome back, me. Welcome back, dear viewer. Okay. How much XP did we get from that game? Unlimited. Just under 30,000. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. I really want to have the Roy Cat. Roy Cat? Roy Cat. It was in this trajectory, I think. No, it was in this one. It was up here somewhere. Yeah, for a lot of water stuff. What I am a bit angry about is they're showing the new South African flag, which technically came in like the 90s, and all of this stuff, except this one, was with the previous flag. And with Germany, they did it as well with some stuff. I think I might be wrong. No, they didn't do it. Which other? They did it with another nation. Let's check. Yeah, I think the TATU should have the Russian flag, not the USSR flag. I could be wrong. The others, the TATB, I think is fine with the USSR flag, but I think the TATU should have the Russian flag. Russian, the Republic, I think it's Republic of Russia. I can't remember. The Putin place. What place is the terms from? Like, I'm not sure. I do like the T55s though. I stopped losing interest from the super advanced tanks. It's like the T72 I think is very cool because it is coming from down here, and then the T72B3 is better than the T90 in Gaijin's eyes, and I think in practicality it is. I think the terms is toxic. I played a bit of Germany on the top tier here, and damn, the terms, you can hit it with the 120 Rheinmetall, and it doesn't do much. If it does something, it's quite the vehicle, I should say. But anyway, the thing is, I've been playing War Thunder so long that I don't find joy in grinding. I want to play with different vehicles and experience different things. Like China, for example. I like the Chinese tech tree like 40% maybe. For things like the LVT, the Stu, this French truck with the 50 cals on, this thing, the Hong Kong T34, like proper Chinese vehicles. PT76? Nah, miss with that. Type 63i. Yeah, I like it. It's proper Chinese. Type 62. I actually love this thing. So far, it's my favorite Chinese vehicle. It's actually pretty damn cool. The concept of just like ripping all of the armor out of a T54, putting a smaller gun on it because you lost all of the weight for the recoil and the inertia and all that stuff, and you make a light tank that's pretty damn fast. And it's so close to the T54 that you don't need to reteach people how to work on it and all that stuff, because it's basically the same vehicle but smaller. Not even that much smaller, it's just lighter. The size is about the same, and I think, yeah, smaller tracks and stuff, but it's so homogeneous almost that, yeah, I like it. It's a very cool concept. the Chad, the Chad anti-tank. Japan also have one of these. Is like this guy, this gunner. He is the Epiphany. Epiphany. The decals broke again. I was wondering why would I put a broken decal like lady's leg chopped off on the Type 62? I didn't. It's from the Churchill, the Black Prince. They just broke the entire thing. It's a bug that's coming from the winter update last year, I think. Maybe. I don't play much at that time, but I played again after that. This is probably my favorite feature that they've added in a very long time. That's pretty freaking cool. I love it. And they show you what the shells do, what happens, what goes through, and what is the effect on the armor. Excuse me, on the armor. That's just basically upgraded ZSU 757. Yeah, better than the Russian one. T-54s. That might be a T-55. I'm not sure. It might be a T-55. The T-55s and the T-54s are so close to each other. I think this is a T-55 though. Two-pin stabilizer. And it has a vertical gun stabilizer. I think it's a T-54. But to have a vertical gun stabilizer is pretty darn impressive, since the Russian ones, I don't think have one. Maybe the 49? No stabilizer there. To be fair though, not even the 51. So, in fairness, the Chinese copies of the Russian tanks, I like them because they're not the same, but M48, T60, the CM11 looks disgusting, but it's kind of OG Chinese. They just slapped a metric buttload of ERA on it. This thing is also pretty damn cool. It just looks badass. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this. I like looking at vehicles. War Thunder does that very well, making you look at vehicles. Now Italy has a Panzer IIIN, it has a Stoke 3. Why is the Italian Stoke 3 tier 3, but the German one is tier 2? When it was all its life, it was tier 3. Oh, but tier 3, so look at all this space. Just move these guys up. And this is all new. See, the last time I played this was before they added crew replenishment. Oh no, after. And they've got some thick tracks. I like the thick tracks. Other thing is, War Thunder is kind of broken between 5.7 and 7.7. I'm not entirely sure about top tier. Let's get this BT. 30 memes. T28. I really did like the T28. I did not buy that talisman. I got it in a loot box. After battle trophy, I think you call it. And I did play a little bit with it. Actually, it's the first Russian tank that I actually enjoyed. Because I did not... I'm trying to think. No, it's not... I've enjoyed the BT5 the most. But going down the medium... or the heavy tank line. Not the medium tank line. It's the first heavy tank that I liked in this lineup. That's way before this thing. There's only this thing. That piece of poop. I've seen this game grow so much. And that's sort of what makes me sad. Actually, let's go to... where's it open? Let's make an open thing. There's a freaking tick on my arm. It's just past the heavy raining season here in South Africa. After we've had 8 years of extraordinary drought. And the tick population is just exploding. Strange. I want to send him home. Why can't I send the last person home? Maybe arcade, that's because... no. Yes! No. It's there. Where is your best crewmate? 16, there you go. This thing has a talisman on it, so might as well, I suppose. And which premium do I have down here? None. I need the BT. The Twitch drop. BT7 with a cool camo. Thank you, Thunder, for killing the vibes. Spend a few bucks. I find that that in this low tier, if you can ace a crew, not ace, what do you call it? If you can upgrade a crew fully, it gives you such a massive boost in reload rate, all that stuff. Okay, we have 1.3s and 2.0s. Could take the Jacob and I'll just take the issue 2. 16. That's good. So we're gonna get the BT7M probably very quickly, and the T28 as well. And then we'll play a bit with them. This thing's battery rating is suspiciously low. Still pretty damn fast. I don't know why. It has so low battery rating. I looked at it for a few seconds the other day when the patch dropped, but I didn't pay that much attention to it. So BT70, BT5, BT7. I think we're gonna play like that. Back up and some bomb stuff. It's because there's no armament on it, no bombs. Die, friend. Oh, this thing is terribly slow. Oh my. This thing isn't even spaded yet because I hate it. The T60 I enjoyed a lot more. It has a darker cannon. And, well, at the time, autocannons were OP, APCR was OP, and the T60 basically performed like a like a weaker version of Panzer II. But with the recent Gaijin mucking about with the penetration values of everything, basically, they killed it. And never mind the penetration values, even if you look at the what do you call it? They brought physics to the shells, basically. And in earlier days, it was measured pixel on pixel. Now it's volumetric. Didn't do jack diddly squat. Thank you. Yes, armor. No, yes. This thing bounces like nothing else in the game, I think. It's so short, and it's a bit rounded, the whole shape, so it just bounces all over the place. There you go. APCR still works and does things. But yeah, APCR, oh, I saw that shell coming, and it was not fun. White. Bonk. Dead. This thing has to have, like, maybe the 250s, I suppose. Let's go with the BT5. I'm trying to research as efficiently as possible. So yeah, tanks with talismans, definitely. Nice hit. Penetration. Ow, that really hurt. That really hurt. I'm not sure from where. It's just slapping me, and I'm scared. Put out the fire from up there, maybe. I have no idea. From up there, maybe. Okay, so I have to repair my engine, probably. Yeah, engine is not doing so hot, Captain. Oh, okay, that's a friendly. I don't have a lot of crew left. One more penetrating shot and I die. He is dead. Floor it. Turn. Okay. Yeah, I think I took the shots from up there. I could be entirely wrong. I didn't pay enough attention to what happened. But I need a crew member now, please, and repair. I don't think it's from up there. I think it came from that ridge line. Yeah, engine was damaged. Engine is fine now. We got all our crew members again. Yeah, it's from the hill, definitely, or close to that. Because this guy also took a shot now. Floor it. Did they put this? Did they put olive oil on this slope? That is the question. That IKV is freaking me out. I don't like it. I don't want to be friends with you. You're dead. Yeah. I saw that coming. when I broke the ridge, I saw the death. And it took me. Well, it didn't take me, it took my life. Holy shells, Batman. 188. The 5 takes 86. And the 7 takes literally 100 more. What incarnation were they smoking? Armored, I guess, and inertia. Yeah, fires. Turrets. Don't mind the dogs barking. They bark a lot. They get pissed at people. That they have known for literally like 4 years, but yeah. It's Ricochet gang. You should get a bigger gun. Ambo. Who are you? Ambo. He's still alive. I'm not sure who he is. Maybe a Matilda. I'm gonna bomb this thing. It's a hedgehog. Well, that was a waste. That's such fun, Governor. Let's pepper these guys. AKB, you don't run from me. I could have sworn I would have missed that. That was a terrible miscalculation on my part, and I feel stupid. It's pretty damn cool. I really like that feature. Oh no. This is a problem. Can't basically do anything to that Valentine. This thing is stock as well. No parts, no FPE. Well, sucks to suck. That's my motto. I think I'm gonna play one more game. Then I'm gonna stop for the day. Well, maybe I'll stream tonight, but my power is going off at 9. So yeah, that's fun. And yeah, so I won't be able to stream from that. Why? Because South Africa sucks. We don't have the infrastructure in place to keep the lights on. And don't mind me drinking, please, if you mind. Just close your ears. I'm sorry. I will just take the BT. Base tank number 5. As I always say. That's just tank 70. It's basically the same as the T72. This is the not the prototype model. Yeah. But BTs are best tanks number 5 and number 7. And they are without a doubt the best tanks. Number 5 and 7. All that this beast is lacking is a stabilizer and APDS FS. Because why not? No, really, I'm serious. If it had that, it would, even with the same gun, well, same caliber gun, wouldn't be the same gun, but with the same caliber gun, it would penetrate like almost 200 mils, I think, with APDS FS. Like that. Oh, that's just a wild shot. I don't think I did. That son of a gun. I'm gonna nuke that spot. And it's probably not gonna hit. But yeah, that squeezy boy will boy us to death. That's also one of the most interesting things that I've ever heard about. It's like just straight up, oh, my teammate is just demolishing people. One of the most interesting things I've learned about is the squeeze bore. Oh my, dude, save some for the rest of us, if you will, please. I haven't even captured Bravo. I've seen someone for me. It's the Italian boyo. Someone shot me. I'm not out. What are you? I do not know how I'm alive. The Panzer IIs are the bane of the best tank's existence. Because they can basically lol pin it. I think it was just hitting my extremely angled side armor. Or yeah, default shells. And yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It was maybe it was just a bad shot. Who am I to judge? Maybe it just sucks. And a lot of you, well, a lot of you, if some of you are like, oh, it's low on or whatever, I'm not playing like an asshole. I'm low tier is best tier, and I'm not trying to make people quit the game or dunk on some noobs, because I myself was a noob, and it took me a decent while to get used to the mechanics and stuff of the game. The most I raged was when they added the American tech tree, and I was just starting to play tanks, and I didn't know a lot what was going on, if at all what was going on. Italian! Ah! Italians have surprisingly good armor. And I say surprisingly because on paper they're just about the same as a lot of other things. And now my internet is dying. Italian boy. Italiano. Oh no. Ow! I got shot, Captain. I got shot. From where? from down there. Ow! And from up here, I think. Oh, to the right, to the right, to the right. And I play very aggressively. If you tune into my streams a lot, you will probably see that. I'm so aggressive that it's bad for my gameplay. It's unnecessary aggressive. And that's from the beginning that I've played this game. I basically went through Germany and Russia with playing tanks. I think I started with Russia maybe, and the beaches were fun. Okay. And I went to the Germans, and the Panzer IIs were just pooping on people. And then that just resonated with me. The disgustingly overpowered auto rifles, the disgustingly high penetration of that 20mm, and the sheer speed of the Panzer II. And accept it or not, the Panzer II has pretty decent armor. It doesn't get killed that easily. Its main weakness is not a lot of crew. And you can see that when you get one shot in the turret or something like that. Because there's two dudes in the turret and one in the hull. But as per real life, people tend to shoot for the hull, not for the turret, because the hull is a bigger target. And what that means is that you survive a lot of shells, because the hull is pretty damn well armored. And they don't penetrate that a lot. And even the turret is pretty well armored. Probably not the best, but it's pretty damn good. Oh, he's dead. I was just making sure the fire is out. This thing's tracks are made out of spaghetti. And it's not Italian spaghetti, it's not imported. It's Russian made spaghetti.